When useful add-ons or hardware can make a difference at the sim, this serves as a purpose for future adventures, making it a tad more easier in-flight simming. This week brings more to the sim, from propellers to tools helping better air travel, sceneries bringing life to the sim, airports, we have them all, and it's time to find out on what's next. Ladies and gentlemen, another week brings more and more to the sim. We welcome you back. Where shall we begin? The 40th anniversary, or the Sim Update 11, or third-party teams? There's a ton to cover, and if this is your first visit, do subscribe as we cover the latest on what's hot at the sim. Talking utility tools, a debatable topic when it comes to weather at the sim. Now truly live weather has been taking its own time, getting much better by the day. The plan for Asobo to address this and bring an overhaul would be the end of the year. In the meanwhile, we have teams like Dark Space and Threshold bringing live weather to a better level. I like it when teams are confident even though we have a live weather getting coded for the next quarter. Now these two teams have been more focused to offer us an accurate weather engine. A very recent release. Now something different on this add-on would be historic weather. And did we even think of something like that? The core engine itself is based on 10 years of experience with an extremely sophisticated mathematical model. For the airliners, with a superb early at some of the functionalities, the nicely designed interface, the integration between sim briefs and charts, customizable settings, and more makes it a tad more easier to have them at your side while flying. We are talking about the EFB, which is a powerful tool for simmers like us. A good work in progress, by the way, showcasing us a simulated boarding process. The weight and balance screen, we can manage the fuel, passenger cargo loads, the ability to display Nav Data Pro and Navgraph charts with an included pushback feature, adding more. An easy to use and an intuitive interface that clearly gives a bird's eye view of the aircraft. Now this is a distinctive product from Airsoft, and as usual, we'll continue to follow on this progress. Towards helicopters, now this has been one of a kind experience, particularly with the H145 action packs. If you haven't tried them, please do so. An add-on from the same gang, Airsoft, they've been working on the North Sea project. From scenery add-ons to a comprehensive product for chopper pilots. The offshore industries were first announced back in April. North Sea is known for its massive energy structures serving nearby countries very frequently. Now being Europe's busiest airports located close by, a large number of cargo vessels can be found as well. This can easily serve a greater purpose for simmers like us. Imagine flying between each of these areas, and they do have helipads, as there's a much need to transfer cargo and people to and fro from the mainland, which happens year-round in real life. Now hundreds of heliports, it's not 5 or less than a dozen, hundreds of heliports would be included where simmers can land, engaging themselves in a playground this huge. Plenty of missions, and the adventures are really engaging here, serving a purpose to tune into the sim. Towards hardwares, this would be something to improve our experience for both Xbox and PC. Now the Xbox folks definitely need more controls for immersion. Flight simming is all about having the right set of controls and hardwares, further improving your landing, takeoffs and navigation. Now third-party teams have been working on giving us something really exciting, including a Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight stick controller. The third installment to flight simming, and with the announcement of this controller, this can serve all in one purpose, a multi-purpose flight stick that can give us plenty of ways to control, and a huge range of options on this controller, which can help us fly pretty much anything. It comes with 8 high-precision axes, allowing us to twist, pull, push and rotate the stick on the main sensors, and with the help of the integrated display that shows the trim, a chrono timer, and the current axis input, this would be a new age of controllers, I would imagine. Space exploration has been more interesting over recent years. Mankind has always been curious, trying to help answer fundamental questions about our universe and the history of space. With the support of right infrastructure, this field has transformed into tourism, giving more opportunities for civilians to see outside the Earth. And with new industries today, spaceports appear to crop up in few regions, and in this case, we have the Spaceport America from the team of UK 2000 scenery. A different approach to bring more to the sim, owned and operated by the state of New Mexico. Now this is the first commercial spaceport built, and the sole purpose is commercial operations. With the help of PBR textures, the accuracy of buildings replicating the real-life counterpart brings life to this location. A nice way to celebrate mankind's missions to space, and hopefully we get to land the Dark Star here sometime soon. In the world of development, with Sim Update 11 beta out, there have been plenty of changes to future Sim Update 10. Now live traffic has seen various changes including the quality of live fixes, navigation, DLSS3, thermals up and down drafts, abilities to change meteorological visibilities, weather, planes in general, and plenty more. One of the things to look forward would be the WASM support for Xbox. Now this is in the making, and hopefully we see this during Sim Update 12, which isn't far away. 2 more weeks to bring the next Sim update and a whole lot to uncover. Before we move to freewares, events and more, let's look at numbers here. 2,381 products, 1,642 airports, 459 aircraft, 774 sceneries and 110 mission packs, making it a much more engaging platform. Now something piqued our interest here. A great debate that was sparked by scientist Neil deGrasse Tyson on how the Top Gun Maverick movie could be real or not based on his recent tweets. Now Scott Mandley posted a video arguing the safe ejection at that speed could indeed be possible. Imagine ejecting at Mach 10. Now using the simulation of Dark Star in Microsoft Flight Simulator, this helps Scott really demonstrate his point. And if you're interested in learning more about the thermal and kinetic principles involved in an ejection at such high speed, check out Scott's video that can be found right here in the description below. Towards events, let's plan on a different region this time. Now Shetland, that's also called as Shetland Islands, is a sub-Arctic archipelago in Scotland, the northernmost region of the UK. Flip a coin and decide on how you will next land. A float plane and a coin is all you need. You flip heads, you get water landing, and if it's tails, you get to land on an airport. The plan is to take right off from EGPC, very north of Scotland towards the Shetland Islands. A fun flight for sure, so mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow, the 28th of October. Big thanks to the team of Aussie Group Flights team. If you join our Discord server, you can find the time, length of the flight, cruising speed, and a lot more details of the event. Towards freewares, the Tecnam P92 Echo is a close alternative to the Cessna C152. Now this is an Italian high-wing light aircraft that was first introduced to flying many in the real world. Freewares are getting much better and better, and you need to take advantage of this. This is very similar to the C152. Easy to fly, reliable and affordable, and a perfect trainer for many. Now this model arrives straight off X-Plane that was rebuilt and remodeled to meet the standards of Microsoft Flight Simulator. A decent exterior model with a fully 3D animated cockpit and texturing in most areas. By the way, we plan on reviewing this aircraft soon, so stay tuned for this. What is the most exciting add-on you've been waiting for? Drop them in the comments below. There's plenty more to cover in the world of flight simming. Do stay tuned by subscribing. Until next time, do take care.